Let's talk about what really happens when you stop being the character. Because at a certain point, people ask, is this normal? Why do I feel grief? Shouldn't I feel free by now? I'm feeling scared and uneasy for no apparent reason. Is something wrong? Yes, it's normal. And no, nothing is wrong. Here's the simplest way to put it. When awareness, what you really are, stops identifying with the character doesn't just vanish quietly. It stirs things up. It falls apart. And falling apart can be loud. Not because you're falling apart, but because what you used to believe you were is losing power. It's like wearing a costume for so long, you forgot it was a costume. And now, piece by piece, it's coming off. But it's attached with a Velcro of memories, identity, emotion, a past. And as it peels away, it stings. Sometimes it's not even the mind, it's the body. People say, I know I'm not this anymore, but I feel so tense. My chest hurts. I'm anxious for no reason. That's not a sign that you're off track or you're doing something wrong. It's just the nervous system doing what it does. Now, just to be clear, the body is a hologram. It's a projection appearing in awareness. But within the dream, there's a consistent logic. So the concept of the nervous system, cells, bodily sensations, all of that plays out as if it's real. It's essentially dream consistent. So when I reference the nervous system, I'm not saying it exists independently or objectively. I'm speaking to how the dream feels when the character dissolves. The experience of tension, shakiness, or emotional release shows up in the projection and appears through the body. But that doesn't make the body real in itself. Think of it like this. If you're in a dream and stub your toe, you might feel pain. That pain is dream pain happening in a dream body, but it still feels real to the one dreaming it until they wake up. No longer being the character is like walking a tightrope for years, always balancing, always tense, only to realize the rope was never there. You step off and suddenly there's solid ground. But the body doesn't trust it yet. It's still bracing, still trying to balance, even though there's nothing to balance anymore. So that's why people feel uneasy or shaky. because the whole thing was built around surviving a fall. And now there's nothing to fall from. It takes a moment to realize you were never in any danger. Emotional waves that come up now, they're not setbacks. They're just leftover static from an identity that isn't running the show anymore. You're just watching the echoes of something you've stopped feeding. Sometimes that appears as grief. Grief for the you that tried so hard. The you that carried so much. The you that was always becoming and never really getting to where they wanted to go. Let that grief come if it comes. It's not your job to manage it or make it pretty. You're not being asked to fix the character. You're simply just not being it anymore. So yeah, it can feel strange. And yes, you might cry out of nowhere or feel completely undone. Let it happen. It's not the real you falling apart. It's the structure that held a false self, and now it's collapsing. And no, it's not because you failed. It's because you're finally done pretending. So, don't try to make it clean. Don't look for signs if you're doing it right. You already are. This is what it looks like when something ends that was never true to begin with. So let it all fall as it needs to. You're not inside that dream anymore, and you never were.